Well, our first Friday update comes with Weekend Classic coming into MLB The Show 26. And there's a lot of content to talk about. We got new legends in the game. We got the XP path for the second inning. We also have another Cornerstone Program, April Spotlight Drop 2, and a new Conquest map. But let's just get into everything. Let's start off with Weekend Classic because it is pretty crazy, I'm not gonna lie. So the two cards you can get in Weekend Classic is gonna be, let's start with Victor Martinez. He's obviously the new legend in MLB The Show 25. I think the last time he was in MLB The Show might have been 2017, I'm pretty sure. But here he is in MLB The Show 25. Pretty solid hitting stats across the board. Decent feeling with everything kind of being around that 70 range. Doesn't have the best speed on this card, but definitely a solid player that could play a catcher. Definitely more of a first baseman in my personal opinion, just with some of their cards that came out today. But definitely could be an option for you guys. Nice little postseason card as well. And the other card in Weekend Classic is going to be 92 Bernie Williams, who looks very good in his hitting stats with really good contact, vision, clutch, and power versus the left side. Everything else, once again, is pretty average on this card. So nothing too crazy from, I think, both the Weekend Classic rewards in my personal opinion. But if you do get him, I definitely think it's worth it to give him a try, or you can always sell him on the market or save him for collections. There's also a new chase pack, which ended up being the 93 overall Cody Bellinger, and this card is pretty good to say the least. Very good power on this card, really good contact, vision, and clutch. Definitely going for a lot of stubs, as you guys can see, 180 on the market. So definitely a pretty crazy card to get. That's basically everything in Weekend Classic right now. You guys know how it works. Get your 6 games, and we made a video on that last week kind of explaining everything, so definitely go watch that video if you guys want some more information on Weekend Classic. But definitely a lot of fun when I was playing it on stream today. Once again, the XP path is back. There's a bunch of collections to do if you're able to get both of the cards. There's some egg hunt missions as well, so you can get the egg hunt missions done again, get some XP for it. And there's also some first drop missions as well, so definitely make sure you're knocking these out when you're playing some ranked seasons. And then this XP path is pretty good. A lot of packs throughout the most part, a lot of stubs. We've got the World Baseball Classic Gold packs, and we got another deluxe pack here, which is very cool. As we continue up, we get our first new legend of the game, which is Rick Feller from 1936, which is definitely a long time ago. Second half Heroes card, but this is a really good catcher. I'm personally excited to try this card out just because the feeling is incredible. 90 pop time is one of the better pop times we've seen throughout all the cards in the game. And obviously the contact's great. I mean, contact versus right is incredible. Power versus right's incredible. Even his vision is very good. Clutch is very good. Arm strength is very good. Just a really good defensive catcher. I'm definitely excited to try this one out 100%. Keep going. We got some more stubs, packs, headliners, all that good stuff. Another new Red Sox legend, which is Bobby Doerr. I think that's how you pronounce that name. Not totally sure. Once again, very good card, especially for a second baseman. He's very similar to the last card we just looked at. Very good contact, very good power, very good feeling, very good arm accuracy. Definitely a little power speed mod on this card could definitely be very solid. Definitely a fun card to try out 100%. He's also from 1949 as well, so we're getting some classic cards, which I think is awesome to have in the game, by the way. I'm a big fan of these kind of cards. As we keep going, more packs. We get a Premier Pack, which is pretty cool. Another Deluxe New Threads, and then we have the Boss Pack. The first card in this Boss Pack is going to be 92 Randy Johnson. Now, this card is definitely going to be pretty solid. No outlier on this card, by the way, so he's not going to be throwing a crazy fastball like we've seen in years past. But definitely not as strong as we've seen. He's not the greatest against the right side, as you can see. 77 and 75, not the best. But all his other stats are very good. The pitch mix is obviously phenomenal. Sinker, slider, splitter, slurve, the 4 S's with the fastball. Currently sell now is only 1 million stubs, so if you guys want him, you can definitely get in there and try to get him. Yeah, definitely going to be a very good, solid card. And the next card from the Boss Pack is Babe Ruth, which is pretty cool. So he's obviously got a lot of secondaries left, right, and first base. Definitely more of a first baseman on this card, but once again, very good contact, very good power. 8 quirks on this card as well, which is very cool. Nice to have Babe Ruth back in the game. We'll see what you guys end up choosing. I personally kind of like the Randy Johnson just because I can't pitch in this game. So I'd definitely probably pick him for now, but we'll wait and see. So that's the XP reward path. Let's move over on to the player programs, which is going to be the new Cornerstone, the Carlos Correa Cornerstone card. Nothing crazy on this card, but definitely a solid third baseman and shortstop 100%. And he is a primary third baseman on this card as well, so you definitely can take that into consideration with some of the fielding stats. But very good power, very good contact, nothing crazy, pretty easy to earn this card. You do some moments and then you do some missions, which I haven't done the moments yet, but very easy to get this Carlos Correa card. And then move over to Spotlight Drop 2, only 50 points in this program. Once again, I didn't even do any of the moments. I literally just got this done from doing some of the missions. Like all these missions I basically got done, and I was able to complete this, which was pretty cool. I did like 3 moments, I think, and I just did these missions, and I'm basically done with this program, which was super easy. We get some cool cards. Joey Wemner's a pretty solid card. He had a really good week, obviously, so he's definitely a good card. Really good speed out there in center field. And then Jose Fernandez is pretty good. Can play every position in the infield, I think, which is pretty cool, but the stats aren't crazy incredible. Really good feeling, obviously. Crazy power on this card. Really good versus the left side, so definitely going to be an exciting card to use 100%. But that was the drop 2. Nothing crazy. You got the pack once again. 5 more cards, 2 more Spotlight cards. They keep hyping hyping up the collection for this, so I'm assuming the retro will be pretty good, as well as the normal spotlight you can get through collections. The last thing they released today is this April Showers Conquest map. Now, it's pretty easy to get this one done. Only 5 strongholds in Conquest. Gonna be pretty easy to do for the most part. We take a look at the goals. We get 3 show packs right here. Then we get a Bone as a Habit pack. Then we get a Bullpen Bash pack. This obviously, they just released this in the shop the other day with the 3 pitchers in here. So definitely a solid reward to get for free, 100%. Then there's this Ryan Withers card, which is phenomenal, by the way. It throws lefty, relief pitcher, 100 basically on everything, which is pretty impressive. Really good control at 74. 91 clutch is going to be very solid. And he throws the fastball, slider, sinker, changeup. So definitely a very solid relief pitcher that you can get from free. And he's a Tops Now card. So I would definitely recommend picking this one up in the Conquest. Like I said, very easy to complete. If you still need to grind some team affinity or some program or whatever, hop in here and get it done for this free card. And you get that Bullpen Bash pack, which is even better. If you guys don't remember who's in this pack, there's a Andrew Miller, there's a Blake Trident, and then there's a Griffin Jacks, Clevenger, a Jim Johnson. So there's 5 cards in here. All these cards are really solid, by the way. There is a rare round, then there's like a lower tier round, but all the cards are very good. So definitely good solid pickup to get for free. But that was basically everything in this update. It was a pretty good update for the most part. As we look at the coming soon, there's a new ranked program and new multiplayer program coming out Tuesday the 14th. And then Wednesday's Jackie Robinson Day. So there's a program, event, and more. And then there's Storylines Drop 2 is having 3 new legends in it, which is definitely very exciting. Definitely excited to play that. I always love Storylines, as you guys know, so we'll definitely be streaming that 100%. Yeah, pretty solid update. Make sure you guys go play some Weekend Classic because it's a lot of fun. And obviously they had a ton of content to come into the game as well. So you can definitely check out the content before you hop in if you want to make your team better for Weekend Classic. If you guys take a look, this is where I'm at right now. I went 3-1 in my games so far, so I got 2 more to play. We'll see if we can get that Premier pack, but I had a lot of fun so far, and I'm actually doing pretty solid on the leaderboard. We're currently number 5, so that's definitely a positive. Weekend Classic is going to end on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern time, so definitely hop in here and try to get your 6 games. With that being said, let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comment section. Do you guys like the new content? I think most of it was pretty solid, but I definitely want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. And with that being said, you guys can check me out on all the socials. That'll be linked down below in the description. Check me out on all the platforms like always. If you guys want to play my tournament that we have coming up, make sure you guys join the Discord. All the information's on there as well as the sign up form, so definitely check it out. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everyone.